Hey everyone, this is Evan. Have you ever had one of those days where nothing seems to go right? Well, on this flight I took a couple of months ago, I had some small issues crop up, but then all of a sudden I couldn't read my airspeed. I thought you'd like to see how I solved that issue. Hey everyone, it's Evan. I got back from my mountain and canyon flying class up in McCall a couple weeks ago. Now I want to go out and practice some of those techniques, so welcome aboard. I'm Evan Anderman, a geologist, photographer, and pilot based in Denver, Colorado. Come with me as I discover new ways to look at the environment. Going east, 6 Mike Yankee, thank you.
So 756 Mike Yankee, Stone Tower, runway 17 left, line of away.
Line of away 17 left, 6 Mike Yankee.
That's 6 Mike Yankee, fly straight out, runway 17 left, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff off of 17 left and fly straight out, 6 Mike Yankee. Got to get out of this busy airspace and also watch out. There's a TFR around Coors Field, so I got to fly around that and see some traffic coming our way. It's pretty hazy out. Visibility earlier was 7 miles. Now they're reporting it at 10 miles. That's about right, which is limited for us. That's good for other places, but we're used to like 50-mile visibility. I've got to skirt around the TFR and the DIA airspace, so we're just kind of threading the needle between these two things. I do see an airplane headed towards us right at our altitude. Keep turning to the left a little bit. And of course there are airplanes coming over us, landing in DIA to the east. I can see 737 right there.
Traffic, 1 o'clock, 2 miles, 100 feet below.
Don't see them yet. Oh, there it is, right off our right wing. Start to turn to the east, but there's a little corner that I got to avoid over here, where the Bravo airspace goes down to 6,000 feet. Well, I went up to Idaho, to McCall, Idaho, a couple of weeks ago to take a mountain and canyon flying class from the McCall Mountain and Canyon Flying Seminars, which I highly recommend. It was an awesome class. Had a super instructor, Gary. I got almost 12 hours with Gary going out. We visited, I don't know, maybe 20 different airstrips. Had a couple hours at the beginning where we figured out the airplane and the correct airspeeds to use to go out there. So it helped me with my soft field takeoff technique, but it's something that I need to continue to practice, and so that's why I've come out today. I found a couple of different airstrips in the Denver area. First of all, up by Greeley, there's an airstrip called Easton Valley View, which is a 4,000 foot long gravel airstrip. And then there's another private airstrip that's kind of east of Centennial called Chaparral, which is a grass airstrip, and it's also 4,000 feet long. Get a little practice with that short field, off field technique. I'm coming down in altitude here, trying to get to 5,800 feet, about 5 miles away. I think I can see the field out there in front of me. Keep pulling the power back. Here my first problem cropped up, which is that my main GoPro overheated, but I continued on to do a landing at Easton. And that's when the second problem happened, which a rock was kicked up and broke the filter on my GoPro. These were small problems so far, but after taking off from Easton, I couldn't figure out what was wrong with my airspeed indicator. Here we are at the airplane. Somehow I didn't start the video. I did one practice landing and takeoff. It worked out pretty well, and I'll head back and do another landing and takeoff. But let's get down to 5,600 now. At the field, 4,800 feet. Oh, I see why that's not working. There's a thing that covers up my pitot tube. I was wondering why it feels like the airspeed is too low, but that's not going to work for my approach. Let's go to track, autopilot, altitude. Wow, I wonder if I can reach that with something. There we go. Okay, head back in towards Easton. So my pitot tube has a little cover, and I guess to keep the bugs out. I don't know what it's for. My old airplane didn't have that, but it's always worked. And I guess maybe when I landed at Easton, it came down and it didn't go back up. Anyway, I was able to use the tow bar and get it back up there. Easton Valley View, stationary 756 Mike Yankee is 5 miles to the southeast, inbound to do a full stop on 26 at Easton. Maybe I'll get this right. It'd be nice to get some video of this, right? So our slow flight speed is 20 inches of manifold pressure and 20 degrees of flaps. Would get us 65 knots, which it is. Easton, 6 Mike Yankee is entering a left downwind, full stop 26, Easton. Easton, 6 Mike Yankee, left base, full stop 26, Easton. Now I pitch and power for 55 knots with full flaps, and the stall warning horn comes in early at like 55 knots, which is like 20 knots early. A few sinkers in here. There we go. Back to 20 degrees of flaps. There we go. Easton 6 Mike Yankee is clear of 26. A little squirrely on that final approach, but we did it. Keep the back pressure on the yoke, keeps the weight off the nose wheel. Easton traffic 6 Mike Yankee is taking off of 26 and departing to the southeast. Easton. Okay, there's the mixture. Keep the power coming in. Make sure I don't hit the fence post. Full power, airspeed. Pitch over and climb out. There we go. Looking good. Yeah, that's much better on the airspeed. Much better. And got it all cleaned up. Off we go.
And problem number 4 happened. The GoPro overheated yet again. But I let it cool down and eventually came back.
Okay, it's one of those flights. Obviously the GoPro's sitting out in the sun and it overheated, so it shut off. I decided I'm just going to head back to Centennial. Had enough problems for the day between the airspeed indicator, the pitot tube, the GoPro, enough distractions, and it's kind of bumpy, super hazy. So I think I'm just going to call this one for the day. Anyway, I got 2 good practice landings in at Easton on the gravel. That helps my confidence tremendously, and I just got to keep practicing, practice. So I will do this again and make it to both Easton and to Chaparral to the gravel and the grass. Just try them out, just to keep current with everything. Anyway, thanks for coming. Just gonna head back to Centennial and put the airplane away. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, give me any comments, tell me what you want to see. Hope you guys are liking this, and I'll catch you on the next flight.